everyone, welcome along to another video. John here, and today I thought we'd have a look at the solo I just played through there from Joe Satriani. This is from his live version of Red House that he did with Eric Johnson and Steve Vai. So it's got some great licks you can rip off. So let's have a look at the first phrase. It goes like this. So this is a nice one. This is all in kind of B minor and major pentatonic. So you're starting here on the 11th fret, so it's 11 to 13 on the G, 12 on the B to 13 on the G again. And then you're going to bend this 14 on the B slowly up. All right, so you got. Now, you want to play this really softly, if you can. All right, that's that bit. Then we have the next phrase. So, this one is a kind of variation on the same idea. So you have 11 to 13 just to 12 on the B. And then you go 12, 14, 12 on the B. Bend up 15 with a little rate, let down, pick again, and then 12 on the B to 13 on the G. So pull off 15 to 12 on the B, and then bend up 15. You know, these licks are very hard to remember. The phrasing in the blues is difficult. You know, it's hard to remember these things. So let me put that in context. All right, I'll go from the first lick. All right, so I hope you get that. I'll do that one more time. All right, then we have this kind of lick. So this is a kind of a little B minor pentatonic thing. So you're bending up 10 on the E here, and with a little curl. It's not a full bend. And then you're 7 on the high E, 10 on the B to 7 on the B. All right, now there's a few different variations you can do. Sometimes what I do is I play 9, hammer on to 10, pull off to 9, pull off to 7. Sorry. And then 9 here on the D, and then you're going to pull off 9 to 7. And then the same on the D string, that's on the G. And then slide back from 9 to 7, 5 on here on the A, but curl it slightly to that note, which is the third of B, the D sharp. So. Okay, that's that lick. And then we're back to this side here on the 11th fret. Nice lick, I like that one. So this one, so that's the same, 11 to 13 to 12. And then you're going to bend 15 on the B up 2 steps. Back to 12. All right, so far. And then that pull off, again, 15 to 12. Then you're going to bend that 2 frets again. And a longer bend this time. Okay, there we go. And now we're up to a high bend up here on the 17th fret on the B. So this bend is a nice one. You're bending up 17. So you're bending up to the 19th fret, then you let down and bend to the 18th fret. So you get this. And then up to the 19th again. So, and vibrato as well. This is the tricky thing when you're doing these bends. And then you do this kind of cool lick, which is 10 on the high E, 12 to 10 and a little curl. Then we have this. So this is a nice one. It's 7 on the high E, and then a little curl on 9 on the B, and then 10 on the high E to 9 on the B, and then 7 on the high E, 7 on the B. And then that pull off again idea, 9 hammer onto 10, pull off to 9, pull off to 7. And then 9 on the D here. And then bend up on 9 on the G. And then 7 on the B, 7 on the high E. Alright, so. Then we have this lick, 12 on the B to 10 on the high E curl. Alright, that's a nice lick. So then we have this one. So this one is bend up on 14, let down to 14, repick again, then 12 on the high E. And then a bend up 14 on the B. Bend up, let down to 12 on the B. And then it's 15 on the B to 13 on the G. Do that twice. And then I think it's that. It's 13 on the G, 16 on the D. Back to 13, and then a little curl on 16 on the G. Then we're up to a higher bit, which goes like this. So we're bending here. This is the 7th of B, this A note here. Bend up a whole step. And a bit of vibrato at the top. And then let down to 17 there. And then you're going to bend up this 19 on the high E. Let down, pull off to 17, back to 19. And then a little curl on 22. This is where it's getting difficult to play. So I'll play that section. Then we have a little lick. So we've got this 22. So this is 22, bend up. A whole step. And then a half step. And then we have this 19 here. 22 to 19. And then bend up this 21. And 19 on the B, 19 on the high E. So far we've done this. And then that pull off here, 22, 21 to 19. There's 21 on the D. And then that lick we did before. So that's 21 off to 19 on the G, 21 off to 19 on the D. And then, so let me go from the beginning. This is confusing up this line. So once you get to that 21 on the D, you're pulling off 21 to 19 on the A, slide back. And the last thing he does is you're hammering on the D string, 12 to 13, and then 14 here on the A, 14 on the E. Right. So that last bit. So there we are, there's the solo. I hope you have fun with that. Do try it with the backing track, and also remember to have a look, listen to the real version of it, his version, which is really good. So if you've got any questions, requests or comments, do leave them for me, and nice to see you all. Hope to see you in the next video.